I got a future, we got a future. Don't fuck with bitches who don't got a future. Welcome to Melly Got Some Tea Got a Future. Yo, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Let's start with the mother effing video with my opinion. Uncensored, baby. Hi, everybody. How you guys doing? Oh my God, I'm very overwhelmed, sad, tired. Because I just, when I'm in a job interview, I don't mind telling you guys that, y'all already know that. Today it been very a bad energy, bad spirit. So when I went back home, I did my grocery shopping and everything, stuff, regular people do, for I can cook for my family. Sorry. So today that I went to my couch, I put on the news, 7 News. So we saw the footage of the 19 kids that got killed from the Robb Elementary School, and they saw the footage. When I tell you, the cops didn't do nothing. They're just scaring around like cockroaches, scared to even go. And I want to say something to you guys. Rest in peace to those children as well. I'm going to tell you guys more. When you get for these damn jobs, military, officers, whatever it is, you need to understand that this job is meant to risk your life. How many times you heard from school and elementary all the way to whatever it is? When you always teach, always tell you, when you go into these type of things, you risking your life, stuff like this. Sometimes when you tell your parents you go into the military, they be scared, don't do that. Even I used to play with my dad. I'll be telling him like, oh God, Dad, I'm gonna go to the military. He'd be very afraid because I'm gonna might hurt myself. That's not the job I want to do. I'm just playing with him. It's not something I want to do. But imagine people who really is there and they really want to do that. And they accepted that job and went into that, spectrum of that industry. And when I watch this footage, when I tell you guys, I'm going to show you a video. Don't worry. It was very overwhelming. They didn't do nothing. And the thing that's very spiteful and very crazy to me that the same officers, whoever one of them are, they went inside and took their own children out and protect their children. They make sure, I understand, protect your children. Now, no point intended. I don't mind. You protect your kid. I will do the same thing too. I understand that. But at the same time, at the end of the day, you have not just your children, but the rest of the children as well. That is just my opinion. That's how I look at it. That's my opinion, how I look at this situation. And it's crazy. So I'm going to show this video. Take a look at this video, this footage that just came out in the news.
Law enforcement responds to the massacre that killed 19 students and 2 teachers in Uvalde 7 weeks ago today.
That video was obtained by our sister station in Austin, KVUE, and the Austin American-Statesman, who released it to the public today after growing demands from the families of the victims to see for themselves how the officers responded that day.
We have team coverage tonight. Adam Bennett is live in Uvalde with reaction to the video. But leading us off is Marcelino Benito with what the video shows. Marcelino?
Well, guys, I have watched this video now over and over again, and it is gut-wrenching. It clearly shows 77 minutes of an inexplicable police response. We are showing you key moments in a push for transparency and accountability. It will not include graphic images or violence, but we do want to warn our viewers tonight, some may find it disturbing. The horror of what happened on May 24th begins at 11:28 that morning. Cameras perched atop a funeral home across the street from Robb Elementary capture the gunman crashing his grandma's pickup truck into a ditch. 2 men from the funeral home rush out to see what happened. The gunman fires 3 shots at the men, forcing them to run back to safety. Another camera shows how the shooter then walked towards the campus. The gunman begins shooting at the school from the parking lot.
Get in your room! Get in your room!
Audio from the first 911 call that came in conveys a teacher's panic as she first spots the gunman outside. Video shot by a bystander shows the shooter walk in through the side door. Once he's in, the gunman chillingly seen walking down an empty hallway, a long gun in his hand, making his way towards room 111 and 112. A young boy nearly runs right into the shooter. He comes around the corner from the bathroom, seeing and hearing how he unleashes several rounds into the classroom from the hallway. The student, frightened, runs to safety. 3 minutes after the gunman first entered the school, police arrive. 7 total at first. 3 rush towards the classroom and hold just outside. A minute later, the gunman shoots at police, and the officers retreat towards the other end of the hallway. One looks as if a bullet almost grazed his head. Shockingly, no one would approach the classroom for the next 45 minutes. This time-lapse, starting at 11:38, shows how many officers poured into the school, armed with plenty of high-powered guns and ballistic shields. At 12:03, the first 911 call comes in from a student inside room 112. At 12:13, the same student calls again and says 8 to 9 students are still alive, but police still staying back. At 12:19, another 911 call from a different student in room 111. By then, even more officers just huddled at the end of the hallway. At 12:21, gunshots heard coming from the classroom again, and law enforcement moves closer down the hall, but they stall yet again for another 30 minutes. This is a time-lapse of that half hour during which more 911 calls came in. At 12:36, the student in room 112 calls 911 again, saying the gunman had shot the door. Dozens of officers still holding in the hallway. 2 minutes later, these officers seen giving each other a fist bump as one walked away from the classroom. The shooter still inside with students and teachers, likely bleeding out. 7 minutes later, at 12:43, that student begs 911 to send help now. The video shows plenty of help remained in the hallway, feet away, but they made no attempts to breach the classroom. Nearly 10 minutes after that child's desperate pleas, at 12:50, officers finally move in to kill the shooter, 77 minutes after police first arrived on scene. This video prompting so many more questions about this police response. DPS has called it an abject failure, and experts say it's one of the worst police failures in American history, contrary to everything law enforcement is trained to do in an active shooter situation. Back to you.
It is.
So you guys see the footage. Y'all see it. Y'all heard it. 45 minutes. 45 minutes to get into that damn classroom. How many officers are there? To be honest, I feel like it's more than 10 or 20 officers that's in that damn door. They all could have come together and take that kid down. And maybe I'm not in the I'm not in the Air Force, but I know that when you apply for this job in that kind of industry, you're risking your life. Even military, you're risking your life on the line for that type of job. And seeing these people running away, they could even get that thing that really bothered me. It's like I get even more sadder, and you hearing the gunshot of this man killing them children and hurting them. That was very scary. We're living in a very dark world. I don't know what's going on. We live in a very spiritual, dark world. We got this shooting about the supermarket thing, about the racist supremacy that was shooting this the black people. And see how he shot them. No mercy. No nothing. It's crazy out here. And the other dude that looked like the effing emoji killed these people at the parade. I don't know about you, but there's a strange energy rope that's going around this country. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. This is crazy. I don't know what it is. In my thought, what I'm thinking is a bad spirit. Somebody's doing something, especially them scientists. I don't want to go into deep about that, but it is what it is. Something very spiritual is going around here, and you can feel it. You go into public, everybody's angry, upset. This is crazy. This is crazy. And it even go in there. And I could even watch a video about them children, and you can hear them gunshot. Pow, pow. Going. Just keep shooting. No mercy, no detail. And them top to just keep going back. They all could have come together and hustle and take that man down. It's one against all of them. How? You let that one person. That is weak. That is my opinion. I don't care how much anybody feels in this damn opinion. That is how I feel. If you're gonna put yourself in that type of workforce industry, you should know what comes with it. It's to put yourself on the line. Not just for your family, for other people. That's what you're doing this for. A lot of people are not gonna agree with me. And it's okay, that's fine. It's okay. I understand that. But I feel like deep down in my heart, that's what you signed up for. That's what you went to college for. That's what you did all your studies in for. That's what you trained for. You risk your life and stuff on the line. They did not train you how to put down a gunman. He's shooting all this kid. This is very scary. Now we can't even bring our children to school because we might be scared because somebody might come to our school and shoot up our children. Hope to God, not. They don't shoot our children. We live in a very dark world, and I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. You sitting home enjoying yourself and get a call. I'm so sorry, there was a school shooting. Your kids was in that, in that position. Got shot, got killed. That's terrible. And then you can see there's no footage like that. I'm not gonna show it here, but parents are fighting. Their parents were fighting to risk their life to save their children. To go inside, they don't even care. And I understand it's a safety procedure. You want to go to the parents and then to get harm as well. Understandable. But this is crazy. Every time I watch the video, it makes me more and more upset. More upset. This is crazy. Why sign yourself in the industry if you know you're not that type of thing? And I understand when you work in this industry, yes, you can have fear. Everybody have fear. We all have fears, you should have fear, when you feel something where you're not supposed to go to. Understandable. But at the same time, brother, if you signing for this industry, this kind of position, workforces, you should know. It's putting your life on the line. It's nothing different from the police officer to the military. You both doing the same bull crap, putting yourself on the line, no matter what happened. Protect yourself, yes, but you're putting yourself on the line to protect and serve. It applies to both sides. It applies to both sides. I don't understand. This is crazy. We can't even bring our kids to school. We scared somebody might take our precious away. That is crazy. Even teachers. 2 teachers died and it's gone. That poor man, his wife died. He had a heart attack and they said that he had, he basically died from a heart attack. His teacher was the, worked as a teacher at the Robb Elementary. That's one of the teachers that got killed. It's crazy. What are we going to do with and a lot of people saying, what are we going to do with the gun control? There's a lot of ways. People are finding so many ways. It doesn't matter how much you do something. It's like they can't control it for some reason. Because ignorant people will always find a way to get guns illegally. Just like they can find a way to sneak drugs in the U.S. illegally. No matter what state, Mexico, Haiti, Russia, doesn't matter what it is. People sneak drugs here. This is crazy. We can't even bring our children here. We can't even go. Trust me, we have to go look left and right to even go to a supermarket to check every single car to see if somebody's going to hurt me or somebody's supremacy going to hurt me. Because I want to go home to my family. This is crazy. Even broad daylight, you have to put yourself aware. I'm thinking at nighttime, we have to be alert and aware when we go somewhere at nighttime. Even I used to go at nighttime. So the grocery shopping, I think I still do. I'm going to stop doing that. This is crazy. But at the same time, how can I? When you can literally be shot at the daytime, even in the morning, bright day, and still get killed. This is crazy. What is going on in the USA? USA is a great country, but it's 60-40%. 60 to 40%. America, a lot of people are like, if America, there's a lot of people gonna come here like, especially some white folks, gonna come here and be like, since America's not great, then go back to your country. That is not what it is. Y'all got this shit fucked up. That is not what it is. If my country was in a better place, better, amazing, I would definitely will. But the thing that's wrong with our country in here, that's way worse in here, is that there is killing, there is kidnapping, but there's some good to it. Let's be honest. America is great. It gives you opportunity, things that you can get free education. My country not have that. For your ignorant asses that's gonna ask that shit, whether you white or black. If you don't want to stay your black country, do that answer your fucking effing question? You can't go. It's not the same as this. USA is good? Yes, it's good. But it's not that good. No, it's not the greatest country. If it was the greatest country, we wouldn't have any racism. We wouldn't have any transphobic people. We will have discrimination, all this kind of stuff. We wouldn't have that. We have our differences. We'll be angry about each other about some things. But this, no. We still have kidnapping, Mexican black girls, brown people are getting missing. How? Let me tell you something. It happened in all countries. Don't think just because because other countries. No, it happens to all countries. My country happens. Jamaica, Russia. It happened. Everybody get kidnapped. And it's crazy. We have to look left and right for our children. This is crazy. This is very insane. Watching this video unfold in this camera and it didn't do nothing. You might be upset with me, but I speak the truth what I just said. I speak what I said. This is crazy. Can't do nothing but just watch them kids getting hurt, more pain, and this shooting keep happening. You keep hearing this bullet. It's more pain the parents suffering, and you can see the pain in the parents' eyes, losing something. You send your kids to school to learn. They might get in trouble, of course, have the little fight, but you do not accept your kids to end up dead. This is sad. What the world we live into. So nowadays what we're gonna do? We have to homeschool our children. It's hard already. More money. This is crazy. We're living in this world of endingness. I don't know what's going on, but let's be honest. And I want to talk to you very personal. Have you ever wake up and it's this, like, out of nowhere, since the day that I came here, like, I wake up, it's all this bad energy. People upset, they're angry, killing started happening. It's way deeper than you think it is, guys. It is way deeper than you think. Something is going on. Something with this atmosphere is going on. And something came on my brain as well. Also, therapists also. I remember this movie, this episode I was watching. I think I forgot about the episode. It's a long time. I haven't been watching. I forgot the episode, but I think I will put a little the episode name right there for you can see what I'm talking about. So this series was about demons and stuff like that. Between heaven and hell, stuff like that. And it is one person, per se. And he was a therapist. And this was a kid who had a problem. He was mentally ill. He's a teenager. He's mentally ill. He looked just like the emoji kid. Like, they're all skinny, white. And stuff like that. No offense to my good white people. I'm not talking to you. But in the way he sit there, he's like, oh, but you gotta shoot these people. And he was shocked. You can see the shockness in his face that he's telling him that. But he's mentally ill, so he don't see any problem with that. He feel like, oh, that's enjoyment. And the minute he was about to be ready, he gave him the gun. He said, just shoot. Pretend you're shooting people with your hands. And he did it. He was pretending he's shooting them. Now he was making him to the next level. Now you have to grab a gun and really shoot them. So the next step, what really happened is that he went to his home just to prepare. He's ready for him. So he was doing his actions, ready to prepare to shoot innocent people pass by. So he put the gun in his head or his chin, and he accidentally pressed the trigger and he shot himself. And the therapist was upset. And I'm telling you, it's way deeper than that show. sometimes check the therapist. I'm not trying to be any kind of weird here. And I'm not trying to go too deep here. But I mean, check therapists. Check if they have any therapists that's teaching them this kind of shit. It will be hard to figure it out, you know? But it's crazy out here. And not just therapists, it's crazy atmosphere, spirits. Jezebel. A lot of evilness. The devil's coming out. It's a lot of things going on. We now stick in this devilish culture. Music. Music is what, like, really gets to. Be careful with music that you listen to. Be careful with music that can hypnotize you. Sometimes I listen to music and you felt loose. But I don't let that music get too loose in me now. Don't get too loose. This is crazy. We're living in the evil-est world. This is crazy. Protect yourself, guys. This is insane. We're living in the most weirdest world. Wow. This is crazy. So, I left this out today. I just want to give you a little thing that I saw on the news today. Give you a little update. I will be posting more on my Instagram news. I'll be posting more news on my Instagram. Don't worry, I'll be posting more. And thank you for listening. It was a very good podcast to talk to you about what happened. So tell me how you think about this information I just tell you. Do you agree or you disagree? You know, just tell me down below, because this is crazy. We can no longer protect our kids or anything. This is crazy. We can no longer go to school. We have to homeschool our kids. This is crazy. So please comment down below, see how you feel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like down below, and tell me how you like about this episode. Thank you very much. And don't forget to follow me on my other social medias. I really appreciate your support. Thank you guys, love. Be safe. Please be safe. Protect your kids. Talk to your children. Talk to them. Take them, you know, whatever. Pray. But yeah, bye. Thank you so much for enjoying this broadcast. Bye. So guys, let me tell you a little bit more information before I leave out of here. I know we was ending the video, but let me tell you a little thing more before I leave again. When you work in this industry, know what you're putting yourself into. Know what you're signing yourself into. Know what you're doing. Because you're putting yourself on a line for people, for us, and everything, you know. I know some of my word will be a little bit strimbly, but you couldn't understand what I'm saying, because I am dyslexic, if y'all do not know. Please, guys, make sure you know what you get yourself into. Because it's not just about you. You're not just risking yourself for yourself. You're risking yourself for your family and regular people like me. You get what I'm saying? And I appreciate for people who's, you know, risking yourself and, you know, thank you to the armies, the police officer who really is doing their job, doing what they're supposed to do. And I don't even thank you. And I appreciate that. But I'm still saying, if you're applying for this job, guys, please make sure that you know what you're signing up for. And you really deep into it. Alright? I know my words are a little bit too denty in the other comments, but y'all can understand through what I'm saying. And it's crazy out here. So that's it. That's what I wanted to say. Alright. Bye.